Okay, let's go. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another Wednesday. It's 5:05. This show is recorded, but it's still, you can make comments and we're going to reply to them. How you doing? My name is Ibitz. I'm a human behavior hacker. Some people hack computers. I hack humans and I have fun doing it. Like, yeah, that's you.
Like me. Yeah, like me. I am Elba Oribe and I am a human behavior hacker too.
And we have a new judge and we're going to be talking about her, and her name is really complicated. So why wouldn't you go on her bio and we're going to talk about her when I have the name in front of me? It's going to be way easier. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your chin is getting straight like mine.
No, they don't. Ay, Dios. Yes, I know that.
Yeah. Your chin is getting straight like mine, and your culito is getting worse. And my eyebrows getting higher and higher, more pointy.
Oh, yeah, and pointy.
Yeah, my eyebrows are getting crazy. Like, what the heck?
Great.
I ordered new eyeglasses only like to hide my eyebrows. Like, you can see. Who is Ketanji Brown Jackson? And that's what everybody asking for. She did it. Like, she did it. In Italian, and I don't know in how many cultures, that's where body language is fascinating, because you need to know the culture of where the people coming from. And handwriting analysis, body language, microexpression, linguistic, it's a lot to do with the culture. But the only thing, doesn't matter where you're coming from, what is your race, age, or gender, is face reading. But in culture, if you do this in Brazil and Latin America and in Italy, you can get in trouble. What happened in Central America, Alba?
It's the same too. You can have a lot of troubles here. It's, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where body language, like, it's international. Like, it's, you can use it anywhere. Like, no, in India, for example, when people is excited, do this.
Yeah.
In Italy, you actually don't need to speak the language. You see another coffee, another round, the tip, you're like, maffangulo, maffangulo. Maffangulo, for the ones who speak Italian, know that is like. So you need to be careful, because body language is really different depending where you are. But anyway, we can do it as the international sign for women who are strong and made it. And I do think that she is that example. Elba?
I think the same. It's like, it's a woman making things like
happen.
Really big. Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes it doesn't matter who you are, where you came from. It's just about what you did with the things that you have in that moment. So I think she made it.
The things that I love the most about her, you know what it was? What it is actually is every time they tell her no, she says, let me show you.
Yes.
That is something. My grandmother, who died over 100, she was over 103, I think, when she died, buried three husbands, as like, every time they tell her no, she says, look me do it. And that is one of the expressions that I remember about her. Actually, my two grandmothers were really strong female personalities in my life, but she reminded me to those.
Yeah, you know what? It's like, it's funny, because when someone tells you no, it's like, really? You want me to see how can I get this? Okay, just sit and watch.
But you know what? It's a lot of depending on your personality. Mm-hmm. A lot of people, you says no and like, okay, I will not going to do it. And other people like you and I is no. It's funny, because when somebody tell me no, I talk to you like, I cannot wait, Susan, to see what you do. And the same happened to you. Like, Elba, somebody told you no, like, I'm so sorry for that person. I'm so sorry for that person, because you're going to show them they can be done. But it's a lot to do with, has nothing to do with gender, has nothing to do with the place you have been born, has to do with your personality. And this is an example that no is a no way to go. It's going to be her way or the highway. And I love that about her. Let's dig a little deeper on the story about Ketanji Brown Jackson. So who is Ketanji Brown Jackson? And let's see the video with her little bio. Even though you have been reading on the media so much about her, we did like a minute and a half, 2 minutes about who she is, but most important, where she's coming from. I love the picture where you can see her with the upper lip bigger.
Yeah.
I love that. But before we go and dig deeper on her story, let me tell you, we have a lot of news. If you subscribe to our newsletter and decide to get the superpower to have things delivered to your mailbox, now, because we really appreciate your email, your time, and because you open the email every Tuesday at noon, now, what you will get in your mailbox every Tuesday. Free class, 70 minutes, value $97.97, and how to spot a narcissist and face reading based on the last IG Nobel Prize, and how to relate eyebrows and narcissism. But wait, it's more. How we can help you. The first Monday of each month at 6:30 p.m., we're going to do a free webinar. What you're going to do? We're going to jump, you're going to make questions, and we're going to reply. No membership, no hiding fees. No, we're not going to sell anything, because we value that you share your email with us, and beside that you're going to be receiving information. Only the people who is in our subscribing newsletter, ergo, receiving our newsletter on Tuesday, they're going to be allowed to be on the webinar. You can ask whatever you want. If we don't know about it, we're going to look for it. And if you ask questions in advance, we're going to be bringing guests. Guess what? We have our first guest for May the 2nd. I think is the first Monday of the month, because people already are asking questions. Third, every Tuesday at noon, you're going to be receiving Icebreaker. Why? How to be the most influential person in the room in a networking or Zoom. Why? Because a lot of people is complaining now that we're coming back to be in person. I don't know how to manage. So have you ever feel that you want to be the most interesting person in the room? Try to the awkward silent moments in Zoom networking, and now that we come back in person, looking for interesting way to engage with others. Guess what? Feeling like everybody's ignoring you. Well, now we're going to give you a tool to work on that. And for the last one, the 4. Oh, where's the 4? It's missing. Like, you see, I'm good on face reading, horrible in technology. I forgot to put the 4 one. Is every time that we do a beta testing class, we're going to go through the people in our community to pick the people we're going to go to the beta class. So basically, you're going to be training for free. So if you want to have all this advantage only for the community who have the newsletter subscriber. Like, ugh. Okay, for me it's 10 p.m. So it's really late. I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning because this week we start with the new 2 classes. So I'm sorry, my brain is already sleeping. So, hey, how to spot a narcissist? Now you can do it. Now go back to the show. Okay. And we talked when we were doing the pre-recording that I was getting ready. You was checking on the files. I was getting my water and hitting my cats. We talk about what happened with her chin. And since you was the first one to talk about it, my love is all yours.
Okay. I tried when I put the pictures, I tried to just put the pictures when you can see the features. I don't compare the features because I like to do it in real time. But this time it was so hard for me because the chin for me was like, what? Okay. Yeah, the features can change. Your face change a lot. And here's an example.
And by the way, at the end of all the pictures, we're going to put the picture from 1992 to the picture to 2020. Oh my God, 2022. So it's a lot of time happened in the middle. So don't worry. You're going to see what Elba is talking about at the end. Don't try to go all over the picture. You're going to see the difference. For the one who says face doesn't change, that is a good example. I'm a fangulo.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, because this thing, I was looking I cannot stop seeing the chin. So in this picture in 1992, if you can see, in this time she were like, okay, she were like aware about critic. So she was like, okay, every
she was really sensible about how people talk, how people perceive her. And if she was having a feedback, depending on how you give her a feedback, she will feel that you will be criticizing her or you will be meaning to her. But she changed a lot. But her chin was small and pointy. Only to understand how her chin works. Remember that we talked about Disney. If you want, you can go to, I don't remember, last year or the year before. We did the Witches of Disney. That happened. The chin is small and pointy, meaning that she wasn't a witch, don't get me wrong. That is really critical about other people perceive them and how they talk to them. So they can be a little more aggressive when they talk, only because they're more sensible. It's not they're bitchy, because it's people more sensible. Elba?
Yes. And she wants to have the control about the things that she is talking about. So she needs to have that control because she don't want to get criticized. So that's why she needs that control. So what things are going out of her mouth.
I feel so bad when I read the biography of this woman. She's 2 years older than I am. And like, I own 2 cats in a house. What the heck? She's a federal judge. What? Why? What the heck? It's weird when you see people in your same age group who can't accomplish different things that you want to accomplish. It's not that I want to be a judge, but you measure yourself like, I feel like I haven't done nothing with my life when I see this woman, everything that she have conquered, married, kids, and she's so young. So she still have like 20 more years of career. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yes.
What do you see on this picture that is correlating with the pointed chin and how stressed she was when she was seen through the picture and how she hiding her intelligence? You want to get it or you want me to get it?
Okay, I'm just going to talk about one thing here. How she is hiding her intelligence. You see the banks here?
Got it. You got it. That was one of the things that I was pointing.
Yes. And I want you to say the other one because I know you like that one.
Okay, explain a little more about hiding intelligence. My apologies. I keep interrupting you. Thank God we have been working for so long that we know each other, that we do that. We do that. By the way, we do that in private. We are worse. You should.
Oh, yeah.
It's like throwing knife against each other, but not in a bad way. Like,
no.
We're too fast and all over the place.
Yeah, we are like that. Yes.
Well, honey, we have been together for so long. We already we read minds. Don't confuse. We are not psychics. But after working for so long, we already know. We talk every day, even on weekends, when we are on vacation. Only like, what are you doing?
Oh,
What are you reading? Like, okay, I'm gonna send you a new book that I found. Like, Elba, your husband is gonna hate me. Like, I don't care. Send me the book.
yes.
Okay, talk about the hair.
Now it's like she's really intelligent, but she needs to hide that because she wants to be like low profile. So that's why she hide her intelligence, because she's a really, really intelligent woman.
Who actually makes sense, because in this picture, she should have been like, if I was 20, she was 22. So she already apply to college. And remember, the professor says when she went to apply to Harvard, don't go too high. Like, watch me. Be careful because when I'm closing the door, the last thing you're gonna see on me is my back. And she went and did it. So it's make a lot of sense. You can see how much stress she was under. You can see the white part under the eyes. That is one of the signs of the stress. That's one of the things that we talk lightly on these classes, but we're going to go deeper when we do the class, the interpersonalities, why you need to be paying attention. And I have the feeling that the smile is really forced.
Me too, because you cannot see the smile in their eyes.
You can see the stretch. Actually, you cannot see it too much, but you can see the stretch on the neck. I have the feeling like.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Depending on your features, in my face, as soon as I go to a fake smile, like I look like Cruella de Vil. But in her case, I have the feeling that the smile is fake, and the position of the mouth and the eyes, like you can see stock, like deer on the light. Like where I live, when you drive in at night, you don't have any lights because I live in the forest. So you need to have the highlights. And when the deers or the raccoons crows, most of them stop in front of you, like, and the possum play dead. So you need to go around because they're not dead. But all the animals, when you lighten their face and they get surprised, they do what she's doing in this picture. So it makes sense to understand why the white part of the eyes is so important to pay attention. Is high levels of stress, fear, nervousness, to be exposed, to be seen, to be scrutinized. Doesn't matter why. We know that it's stress. So what face reading, what you can understand is this is a stress phase. How, why, and when is something that you can do with any other behaviors. But I do know if I see this picture, this person is under stress. What do you think?
Yes, I think the same, because this picture is when she get into Harvard. So I think that in that time, she get a lot of stress to get in where she wants to get in. So yeah, she's stressed in this time. And you know what? I think another thing that we can pay attention in, and I think it's the eyelids. How she, in this picture, she can be like, okay, I can be with people, I can be hanging with you, but in the same time, I need my space. I tell you that we need to pay attention to the eyelids at the end of this presentation. Yes.
Sorry, we don't have the spring weather. By the way, next week is going to be raining, but we have the spring knowledge. I think that's synthesized. Thinking patterns, she's straightforward. It's my way or the highway. I'm going to make it happen. She's methodical. She decides what she want to do. She was like, I think at the age of 10, she decided what she's going to do. Even I think this woman even write her own eulogy. But she was a people person. She liked to hear the story. She can empathize with what happened with you. And she actually, on the nomination, she was criticized for the way she treats certain cases. I will not going to, again, my opinions are like my underwear. You can change it every day if you want. Yeah. You need to look on them. It's not your problem how I measure my underwear. No, your problem how are my opinions. But I think that she was a people person, and for that reason, she looked on other people on the way like, well, maybe you made a mistake. I would say that she's a thinker and a doer.
Me too.
emotions after, at least at this age. She was really pragmatical. She was a giver and she was a talker. She can win any argument even before she received her degree diploma. If you want to argue with these women, I just want to sit next to you guys and see you fighting, because that woman doesn't need a knife. That's the reason she have a tongue. What do you think?
Yes, I think the same. She can talk. She's not afraid to talk. She can know how to talk, when to talk, and with who can talk.
Oh, yeah,
So,
she knows that. Anything else we're going to talk about her when she was 22, or we're going to the next one?
let's go to the next one.
Pay attention to the chin. For the ones, this is the chin. Between the teeth, the borders of your mouth, go two lines. This is a chin to determine how big, round, straight, or pointy. Because these women have all in 52 years, she have the three chins that we teach you: pointy, round, and straight. It's freaky. Take a look. 2010. So, okay, I'm sorry. Dyslexia, 92, 2002. So
I'm
20
not good
years
with
later,
numbers.
she was 40.
20 years.
She was 40 here.
She was 40 there. Yes.
Holy cow. Her forehead changed it too?
Yes, her forehead. And you see the nose?
Wait. Okay, let's go back. Look at the forehead. You can see the reflection here. It's so straight that it's concave here.
Yes.
So pay attention to the forehead, the nose, and the chin.
You see?
Her forehead become round?
Yes. She don't want to be micromanaged. She's creative.
Not 9 to 5. It's going to be
No.
my ideas. I'm going to be creative. It's going to be a Sunday, 5 p.m. And that's the time I'm going to be creative. Don't try to put me in a box, because there's no box then can fit me. It's not that I'm not going to be fit in a box. Any box cannot fit me. What else?
Yes, I agree. You know what? One thing, because it was really hard to find a picture with her ears. But in this one, we just can see just one ear. You see the ears? Yes. And makes sense with the forehead. But in one point here, she is outside the box, but she needs time. Don't go around. Don't go too fast. She needed, it's like, I don't need it now. I need it right.
Yeah. She doesn't like to rush on things. She wants to review all the information. You're a lawyer. She is your judge. You need to give her all the information, like bullet point, and tell a story, because something that is consistent with her is about the story of the person behind the case. It's not about the case. It's the story about the person. She's going to analyze every person specific from that story, but don't rush it, because like you says, Elba, she want to do it right. Something that didn't change either is how pragmatical she is. So she have the story, she have all the information, but at the end of the day, she want to know the facts and how the law apply to that person. And I'm going to leave you the chin.
You see the chin? Okay, that's the train. Hi. Yeah, okay. You can see the chin. You can see how the chin get bigger, because it was like really, really small. Now
okay,
it's
let's go back. I'm sorry, because people
let's
can
go
get
back to the next one.
So
to the,
you see this part, guys?
Mm-hmm.
When it says guys, it's generalizing. Okay, can you see this? Can you see the small and pointy?
Mm-hmm.
Now, can you see 18 years later? Straight and bigger.
Yes.
That
so
woman
she's
grown up a bulldog on her face.
Yes, and she's not sugaring coat anything. If you like it, it's okay with her. If you don't like it, it's okay with her. So yeah, it's like she's like a knife.
I love it, because we start saying the same phrases. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, great too. I don't care.
Yeah, it's like for her, it's like she is shooting things and she doesn't care about your feelings. It's like you take it, you're not, it's not my business. Yeah.
But something that doesn't change is her lips and her smile. She's a giver. She's not a taker.
Nope. She's a giver. She's a giver.
What happened with her nose, my love?
You
And
see,
by the way, she's way more comfortable. Look at the eyes, and the smile is way more relaxed, even though it's a consistency with the smile before. She's more relaxed. But the nose, I'm going to give it to you too.
the nose, you can see the nose, how she start like putting everyone with like covering everyone. And there's another thing. It's correlating with the forehead. She's creative. So she's covering everyone like with a big umbrella, and she is like more creative. So I think the ideas from this woman, yeah, they're unique.
I cannot wait to see her. And again, personal opinion, I don't know her. We researched her for the show. We don't know anything about her, but for her face and her evolution and the things that we see, I think this woman has been quiet, but it's going to be a disruptor.
Oh, and one thing you can see here, she is not hiding like the way that she was doing her intelligence. This is me. So yeah.
And another thing, she's about the forest, the well-being for everyone. She sees the big picture. So she's not going to be afraid to piss off some white dudes of the Supreme Court. She's not going to care. She is going to be her way or the highway. She's going to go for it because she's going to be looking on the future, what things can change on the future for the next generations. She's not going to be so submitted in what happened today. It's going to be about what happened tomorrow. And she is going to be a troublemaker. Wait for it.
Wait for it. Yeah.
If you think the root was Ginsburg, I never remember. We did a show last year, and 2 years ago, and I don't remember the last name. But if you think that woman was something to pay attention, wait for this one, because it's
pay attention to her. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anything else, my love?
Nope. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, I think we have another thing before that. Yes. Now, if you like the show, like, share, and comment. If you don't like the show, like, share, and comment, because all of your comments help our algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed, really talking with you guys is help us a lot to conquer what we have. We've tried to conquer by the end of the year. We're not going to say the number. We put it on an envelope January 1st. We're going to show that at the end of the year to see if we conquer. But without you, we are nothing, because we're doing this for fun. But basically, that's what we do every noon. We met with Elba and the other part of the team, and we're reading faces and we go into over things. And that's the reason we start doing live almost 3 years ago when nobody else was doing it, because we have fun. So if you can share that and you can put like, and by the way, put where you're coming from, because at the end of the show, we're going to show the virtual map when you show where you are watching us. I'm freaking out. South Africa, Denmark, Italy, like what the heck?
Yeah, all over the world.
We are traveling to places that we didn't know that we can get there. So I'm gonna need to get a new passport. Okay, so go to Susan Ibitz Human Behavioral Lab. Do you want to learn how to profile anybody in 90 seconds? You are on the right place. You can see Elba and myself every Wednesday at 5:05 p.m. Remember, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell. That is helping us a lot. We have a lot of fun doing that. But again, we love to see you on the other side. Okay. What happened with her chin?
You see, now she talks about people. She cares. You see?
Her chin changed again. So that was 2010, no? The other one, yeah.
Yes.
So this is 52. So it's 12 years later. She started with a pointed chin at the age of 22. At the age of 40, she have a straight chin, my way or the highway. And now she have round eyebrows and round chin. how she become a judge? Because she becomes so, we're not going to say softy because it's going to be took on the wrong way, but she's more people person about what are the right cause to defend. This woman is going to be a troublemaker in the good way, and I love it. You can do it.
Me too. Yeah, I think the same, because she just need the story, but now she talks through people. So I think she's going to make a lot of things there, and she's going to care about not just one person, about the community.
When we talk about in trilogy that we talk, and before anybody says, yeah, she have her eyebrows microblade. She have not only, I don't know if they're microblade or painting or whatever it is, she accentuate the eyebrows to see the way you want it. You have three faces: the one you was born with, the one the life give you, and the one you made. Born is the one who is correlating to your family. The one life give you, accident, stroke, health issues, and the one you give yourself, and the one you made for yourself. How you microblade your eyebrows, how you put implants on the cheeks, and your chin, whatever. She have everything that is getting rounded and rounded. So she's getting more people person. This is going to be a person who's going to be open a new chapter, and everything has to do with family, people, ecosystem, ecology, right causes, Black Lives Matters, immigrants. That is going to be a woman who's going to change the perception in a lot of things that have been talked before, but behind doors, but have been talked in front of the door. So I cannot wait to do this report again in like 2 years.
Oh yeah, I want to do it too. Yes.
What do you think, Elba?
Yeah, I think the same. And remember that I told you to pay attention to the eyelids.
Oh,
now you can see the eyelids.
That's one of the things that I talk like everything. Like she doesn't have a trilogy. She have a quintuplet. We're gonna call it quintuplet since we develop face reading profiling. We can develop the names too.
Yes.
So I would call the quintuplets like eyebrows, eyelids, nose, lips, chin, tooth. Actually, they're more like 6. Yeah. Thank God I have a really good financial advisor because my numbers are horrible.
Don't ask me, please, because numbers is not my area. So yeah, no.
But round eyebrows, exposed eyelids, a wide umbrella nose. So eyebrows, eyelids, nose, umbrella, lips, teeth, chin. 7.
Yeah, she has 7.
All the train decided to pass at 10:30 p.m. today. So 7 things who have to relate it to people person.
Yeah, I think she's going to make changes, and I think she's not going to sit and just pass. I think she's going to make things happen for people.
No, she have really high standards in her personal life, but she have higher standards on her business side.
Yes.
You're going to see a difference on the upper tooth. So how she is perceived and how people see her on her business side is extremely important for her, because between the front tooth and the critical line, holy cow, what happened here?
You see, it's deep. So she needs to know that she is doing a good job. She needs to be recognized for the thing that she's doing.
I was reading certain studies a couple of weeks ago, and I think that she get over really fast. It's affecting her, but she do this.
Yeah, she knows how to separate. Yeah.
So it's affecting her how people see her. It's affecting her how people talk about her. But she get rid of like, okay, she fell, come back like the Ave Phoenix. She always resurrect. Do this and like, okay, next task, let's go. She's so used to be punched that she have a memory pain about that, but she can get over really fast.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yes.
And one of the things, I wouldn't like to be the secretary assistant of this lady. She have the Energizer Bunny feature that she
She
can go,
doesn't
go, go,
stop.
go. So
She doesn't
let me tell
stop.
you, if you're going to be working with this woman and you're expecting to have breaks, you're going to be eating lunch on the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. And remember, she's like an energizer bunny, and she cares about the job because she needs to get the job done. So yes, if you wanna, if you know that you are going to work with her, just keep in mind that you are not going to have the lunch like you used to because you need to keep working. That's what she wants.
Your day is not going to finish at 5 p.m.
No. Mm-mm.
No, it's not going to happen.
No.
What else, love, you see here before we go to the comparison?
I think we have that because that's the things that now that we are talking, she's really people oriented.
One of the things that I would love to talk to this woman, beside many reasons, but to ask her why she has so many interests and why she like to be so knowledgeable about a lot of things. I have the feeling this is not the person who put other people to do her job or her research.
No.
And I have the feeling this woman goes to go to sleep with a book next to her nightstand, and it has nothing to do with law. At least before this. Now she's getting on a situation where she's going to need to be reading a lot about laws and changing the laws. But I have the feeling that she have, not the feeling because I feel it, I have the feeling for all the experience that we have, is that she is a person who like to be knowledgeable. And when you have a conversation with her, you're going to have the chance to talk about several topics because she's knowledge on those.
Yes. You can talk with her about, I think, everything.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Now, if you want to have the world in your hand, if you are tired to be the underdog, face reading profiling pro 6 months class, actually it's longer than 6 months. It started yesterday, but you're still on time to use and approach to the special price that we have until April 20. And the payment plan, the same with a face reading profiling, 10 features and 10 days, actually is 17 units that we're going to be launching. Actually, we launched it last Monday, and we are going on the unit 3. And we're so happy. We have more students than we expected. But anyway, we have some students who need a little more time to get on the payment plan and to register now that the classes started. So we decided to extend the price offer and the financing until May 1st. We said
May 1st.
Yeah, we have a meeting today and we decided to go May 1st.
May
My
1st.
apologies. Face Reading Pro and 10 features and 10 days are the prices, and the finances are going to be extended until May 1st. May 1st, actually April 3rd, 30 or 31. How many have
30.
April?
April
30.
is 30.
April 30, 11:59 p.m. The price changing. We're not going to do another extension. We have a couple of companies who are approaching to us and says, okay, we need to get accounting signing the papers to make sure that we can do the classes. So we extend the prices, but it's done. May 1st is getting, because the classes already started. And again, we have more students today. I call Ella like, I'm freaking out. We have too many students. And like we celebrated after like, shoot, we need to deliver it. So remember, if you want to learn the witchcraft that we're talking in this show, please be our guest. Go to humanbehaviorhackerschool.com. And my allergies are killing me. Okay. I don't know where to start. I don't know where to end.
Okay, I want to say something. If you can see, she's starting to be a people person, and she keep doing it. She needs the story. So that I think that feature didn't
on the process
change.
On the process side, let's be clear. One thing is the process side, and another thing is what you're talking. So the only thing that you wasn't able to see with Mass, who by the way, I think in Chicago we're coming back sooner. So intake, process, talking, and feelings. So with the mask, you cannot see the talking, but you still can see the feelings, the process, and the intake. On the intake and process information, she always was a people person, correct?
Yes. Yes, that's one thing that she always needs the story. So she can connect with you with the feelings through the story. Now, the chin, like we talk, the chin goes from be like be afraid to be criticized to, okay, now I am assertive and I talk through the story too.
Today we have a video of one of our students for the old program.
Okay.
And she says, one of the things that I learned when I learned to read my own face is like, I'm not bossy, I'm assertive. So when you're a woman, they call you bossy, PMS, blah, 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 blah. We hear it. Everybody who's assertive have the same problem. But when you're a man, you're assertive. Guess what? That has nothing to do with your gender. It has to do with your personality. When you're assertive, you're assertive. She started being really critical and really bossy and mean. She went to be assertive like a knife, and now she is more people person. But don't confuse, because the shape changed, the size changed too. So we went from a Chihuahua to a Rottweiler trained as a canine unit. So be careful, because she's a people person. When she thinks that a cause needs to be defended, there's no way you can cut her tongue. She's going to keep talking and defending that cause. So she was shy when she was 22, but now, no, Fangul, I don't care. I'm going to make it happen. What do you think?
No, she doesn't care. Like, she started like hiding her intelligence because she needs to be low profile. And now it's like, this is who I am. I don't care if you like it. This is who I am. So yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Yes.
Forehead change. Eyebrow didn't. Eyelids change. Nose change it. Cheek change it. Actually become stronger. Lips actually didn't change.
No, they're the same.
And they says that when women's over 40, the lips start getting thinner and you need to put collagen. Those lips are not getting thinner. Actually, I think she become more emotional and her critical line become deeper. The chin shape change, the size changed, but the ears and the pragmatical on her didn't change. What else?
No, they're still the same. They're still, and you see the nostrils?
I kicked my computer. Holy cow.
No, because it's like I told you, I try to not look the pictures, and now that we have the comparison, it's like, yeah, you can see the nostrils.
Yeah, actually,
how they changed it.
Hey, we jump on the Zoom like, hey, okay, I'm gonna change. We start talking and says, Susan, do you see the chin? Like, no, I try not to see the pictures. I go over the presentation and put the slides and put a pretty bonito from the picture you sent me, and like, let's take a look on the chin. And we go over, because one of the things that I love about face reading, you don't need prep. I would say to any other behavioral person out there, you need to review the information, review the text, review the video, the expression, the writing. Face reading, bring me the picture and jump on it. One of the things that I love doing shows live without net is like, I don't need to see the picture before, just put it on the screen. Why? Less than I see before, more accurate I can be on the reading. So, but I would say that her nostrils changes for a reason. You want to say it or you want me to say it?
I'm going to give it to you. I spot the nostrils.
Why you're so political correct? It's not you. Stop drinking that Kool-Aid. When she was young, even though her father was a lawyer and she had a lovely family to be growing up, she had a lot of scarcity. But when she went to Harvard and started seeing that everything on her life was happening the way she wanted, like she went to the school that she wanted to go, doesn't matter, Harvard, Yale, Cambridge, I don't care. It's what you want to go and what you want to do. She got married. She keep her marriage. She have a family. She keep evolving. Her scarcity become smaller and her nostril become bigger. Why? Because nostril has to do with how you take care about everyone. So she used that scarcity on her younger age to become more human oriented. That's the reason I says forehead, okay, forehead, eyebrows, eyelid, nose, umbrella. Umbrella has to do with the nostril, upper lip, lower lip, tooth, chin. Like, okay, we can keep going and we already have 10 features and we haven't done, we can read around like 60 features on the face if you want with this woman. But I think the most important thing to recognize, she's a people person and she's going to make a lot of noise. And I cannot wait to see the noises that she's going to be doing. Elba?
Me too. Me too. Me too. Because she's going to take care about, like I said, the community. It's not just about one person. It's about the community.
And when those nails, honey, you're the new tiger of the team, no?
Yeah, I think they're too long right now.
I cannot do that. That's the longest I can keep my nails.
Yeah, they are long. Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about this lady?
No, I think we already talked and we can see that we can change even in the one day to another. We can change a lot. And this woman have been changing a lot. And you can see how it's incredible. And I want to say it again because it's the chin. You touch your chin and you said, okay, I have a bone here. How the bone can change? But you can see it.
That is not surgery. That is not accident. That is your personality showing in your face. So your face is the GPS to your brain. Again, I don't care what you says. Sometimes people have 3 ways to resist a face reading. Normalization, they're so used to do it, they don't think about it. Criticizing, because people criticize your personality, or because you're completely unaware that that's the way you act. So when somebody read your face who knows how to read your face and you don't agree, give it a few. And when people says like, oh, that has nothing to do with me, and usually you pull the body like, no, that has nothing to do with me. Like, okay, what about if you give it a few days, talk with your friends, talk to your partner, and come back and let me know. Guess what? The ones who have the balls come back and says, I talked to my partner. It's not that he was right. That's my personality. Because it's not about to be right. It's about, okay, that's who you are. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with who you are. Once you read yourself, muscle top, go for it.
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Okay. Elba, if you're in trouble and people want to let you know that you're in trouble, where they can find you?
You can go to elba@humanbehaviorlab.com. And to you, Susan.
I never in trouble. Anyway.
You see what you did? You see?
But anyway, you can go to Susan at humanbehaviorlab.com. The devil knows more from being old than being the devil. You need to learn that.
Oh, yes. I agree with that one.
So, Elva, do you think this woman is going to be trouble?
Oh, yes, definitely. And I think it's going to be good because I know I'm here in Guatemala, but we still have a lot of news about you in the States. But I think this woman is going to be the one that make a lot of noise, and she's going to be like a tiger with the things that she believes in. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you're in Guatemala because you're managing our Latin American office.
Oh, yes.
And every training and things that we do in Latin America. But half of the clients that you talk every day are from here, United States, Canada, and Europe. So you are on top of the news. And what is the perception of the clients and the people that you talk about her?
It's the same. It's the same because it's like we talk. It's not about the gender. It's not about anything, just by your personality. And she's going to be really assertive. It's not that she's going to be aggressive. She's going to be assertive, and she's going to defend the community thinks.
Yeah, but I think that for being a woman, they're going to give her a hard time, but maybe it's not going to be so publicly said because she's African American and where she coming from. And I don't care what tool you use. I care that you do the right thing the way you need to get done. So chapeau, let's big clap.
For
Again,
her. Yes.
I don't care what is your race. I don't care what is your gender. I care that you made a difference for a lot of people who come in behind you, and she opened a big door. So congratulations. First, congratulations. Second, thank you very much, and keep going. And I hope that she can do everything that she have and her agenda to do. And again, I cannot wait to do a report in 2 years. My voice, too late. To see if she conquered and she was the way that we predict she's gonna be. She's gonna be a troublemaker. Believe me, trust me.
Yeah, we can bet on that. I think we can bet on that. We can bet on that because she's going to do it. And you know what? It's something to be grateful because she's going to open the road, open the ways to the woman or whatever is going to come after her.
I was checking the date. Today's Wednesday, April 13. Let's see, April 13, 2024, we're going to have the presidential election. But I hope that we can do this show again. Oh, we're still doing the show. And let's see if she was a troublemaker, a people person against cause that nobody else is about to. And she's going to open a new chapter in our court. You want to bet? Anything else you want to bet in 2 years is going to happen?
I think that's the things that we need to bet on because she's going to make it. I know that for sure. She's going to make it.
Okay, Elva, what is our dance? Happy dance? Okay, do it. It's too late. It's 11 p.m. I'm tired. So anyway, I see you next week. I'm so happy for all the people. We are so happy for all the people who has been seeing us for all around the world. I hope you like our interactive map for where you are located. So whatever you look at us, wherever you are, just send a comment or put a comment on the chat and we're going to put you and pin you on the map. We are so happy that we can get so far away again. We make fun, maybe we curse, we do so many inappropriate things because that's the way we are. You like us or not like us is your decision. But if you get it to this point of the show, it's because we did something right or something really wrong. I don't know. And I don't want the answer. Elva, see you next week.
No, we don't want the answer. But at the end of the day, this is us. So, yeah.
That's the way we finish every show. Well, we're going to be talking next week.
Let's think about it. Let's see what people want too.
Yeah, because this show is about them, not about us.
Yeah.
Love. See you tomorrow.
See you next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Selling is a craft and a science. Come to learn with us the superpower behind behavior for sales. Human Behavior Hacker School.